Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, because I know it's mostly you up in here, booski. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Am I tripping or not, tarot? My name is Cockfrost, but you can call me the Ghetto Nun. So, Divine Masculine, I am here to do the what the fuck is up with you reading for the next 7 days. I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it, so if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all of my cards upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I did pre-shuffle, but I did not lay any cards down just yet. We're going to do it together. Please keep in mind, this may or may not resonate with every single Divine Masculine. Get no fit nugs. Info for private readings will be below the video. Please take the time to check out our community board. It's like the farmer's market for all the nuns and high priests, where they have their businesses, purposes, gifts, etc., posted. If you'd like to submit your business for the bulletin board, please check the info in the description box below the video. It is currently under construction. If you find that the convent is not for you, please look for the nearest exit mark. Get the fuck on. Watch your head on the way out. Hit the alley. You'll be back into Rwanda. Thank you to everyone for all the bookings, donations, likes, subscribes, comments, shares, purchases to my website, and pledges to my Patreon. I love you. Thank you, everybody, for all the kind words and the love and the prayers and the hugs and condolences for my baby. I love y'all so much. Thank you. How was the prayer event, y'all? It was good for me. It was good for me. The prayer was good for me. The environment, I'm not gonna lie, was not good for me. But the prayer was good for me. As far as like purging, getting rid of a lot of things internally, getting some explanations about things that I needed to know more so for self, you know? So I don't know if you guys had the same experience. And then I just passed the hell out. I was supposed to record your reading last night, Divine Masculine, and already have all my shit together like I normally do, but it didn't happen that way, especially after that. And then I ate a burrito. You know, don't be lying, you ate a burrito too. Yeah, I did. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Right? But I hope everybody enjoyed that prayer event. I thought it was amazing, really. And this is the true Passover right now. So you could be experiencing a lot of phenomenons right now. You could be like the battle of light and dark, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, meaning you're gonna see angels and demons. So lending hands, helping hands, and then hands that just slap your shit. You know what I mean? It's like you're gonna see things for what they are for sure. So like you're gonna be able to see God's hand, and you'll be able to see the devil's hand in the next 7 days. Who's trying to take, who's trying to give, who's trying to help, who's trying to destroy. It's gonna be very clear to you, okay? It's gonna be a flex of power, Divine Masculine, in the next 7 days. Your power against someone else's. This could be against another masculine energy. This could be against a boss, a spouse, family. I don't know who it is, but it's something where you'll have to flex your muscle against something that's trying to flex its muscle against you. It could be a whole group of people. I don't know, but I keep hearing wit. Your wit and your humor is what I heard too. Your wit and humor gets you places, or something about your intellect. But I feel like you're gonna flex some muscle on some motherfucking body. You are. Because you are the emperor, basically, you can pretty much free to move about the cabin, they said. Yeah, Hierophant with the plane. They're showing me my plane card in the flash deck. Yeah, you're free to move about the cabin, meaning you can go wherever the fuck you want, okay? Some of you guys are flying somewhere, traveling somewhere in the next 7 days. But I feel like you're getting some space, or you need space or something like that. Or you're going to be given free range to do something, the space to do something. But not after you have to flex your muscle on a motherfucker. You will. Ain't that a bitch? Whatever it is, it's a masculine energy. It doesn't mean it's a man, but it's a masculine entity. So it could be, you know what I mean? Like the gym. You know what I mean? Something happened at the gym, and you know what I mean? Like a masculine entity. Like it has masculine energy on it. Whatever this is, even if you're a female, right, Divine Feminine watching, you may have to get in masculine energy in order to do something. It's about to be like a battle of something, y'all, okay? I don't know. In the next 7 days. Ooh-wee. I feel like whatever this is, yeah, you'll have to use your intellect, your wit. Because somebody's going to try to play mind games with you, Divine Masculine. Or you're going to do this to someone in the next 7 days. Someone's going to try to mind fuck your ass. But I feel like you've had time to sit and think about this. Or you will have had time to sit and think about this. Or someone will be mind blown. I feel like somebody gonna be mind fucked and mind blown. I feel like someone's trying to mind fuck you, and I feel like you end up mind blowing the mind fucker, G, on some real shit in the next 7 days. figure out where you go. You may be the mind fucker and that get mind blown, or however it goes. But there is going to be like some battle between somebody, like someone thinks they're smarter than another person, and someone sees all through this shit, and they about to blow this motherfucker's mind. Period. Just like somebody thinking you can't read and shit. You know what I mean? Just because they never seen you actually holding a book, that don't mean I can't read. It's like someone. This sound like racism too, G. Now that I'm speaking, like, you know, spitting this shit out, gives me like a racist feel, prejudice, some shit like that. Someone being judgmental, stereotypical, and I know we all can be stereotypical, right? Not racist and all that, but stereotypical, yes. Possibly prejudiced sometimes, yes. Let's keep it real. But this is like some shit where a motherfucker just assume this, like somebody trying to convince you like a prawn is a lobster, G. And like, no, that's a fucking prawn. That's not a lobster. It's bigger than a shrimp, but it ain't no lobster. It's like this type of shit. Like, but you shouldn't know that, is what I heard. So I don't know, Divine Man. Maybe somebody eating seafood shit. I don't know. Somebody chew with the damn mouth open. I don't know. Anyway. Or somebody's really childish. Somebody damn sure wants you to stick around and like shoot the shit with them, or be stuck in some bullshit with them, or you want someone to do this, okay? It ain't finna happen, Captain. Give me some messages how Divine Masculine will be feeling about himself and the energy he's going to be in the next 7 days. Fucktardia came out. With the damn crash dummy. I'm telling you, G. This is like stupid ass people, G. That's what the fuck this is. A bunch of stupid ass people. This is also the Matrix, but we already know how they see the world, through Matrix eyes. So these are unawakened people. This is also the thinking cap. So this would be you or whoever else separating from this energy, this fuck shit, and really seeing shit for what it is in the next 7 days. But I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot of fucktardians around you, and you're going to be like, I'm free. As free as the wind blows. You're going to be glad to get out of something. You or someone else. Okay? You could be moving out of the city, leaving a job, or just a bunch of just like tarred ass fucking people like us. Like people that are just sleep. You know what I mean? Like they don't even operate out of integrity, or it's like it's almost like, you know what they're saying, Divine Masculine? You're about to be around people who they say they know God, but the way that they act, the way they react and do things, you can tell that they don't, because God doesn't treat people like that. This is how you're starting to look at the world. Like there's no way. So this is like you going to a church and shit and seeing homeless people sitting outside, and then when you go inside, they talking about, and Jesus fed the needy and all this, and you sitting here like, wow, all these motherfuckers walk past all them homeless people in here, and only to come in here and hear a message about Jesus feeding the needy, and have all them homeless people sitting out there, and nobody pick up on the shit but you, G. This is this type of shit going on. Okay, your spirit is gonna start rejecting shit like this. It's not equally yoked with the so these are things that are made to look a certain way that are not. So the church has the steeple, and it has the cross and everything, and the preacher, the pulpit or whatever, the priest, whatever, the altar, it has everything, but it doesn't match, G. It doesn't match what it's what it claims its mission statement is, or it doesn't match the word if we're going to talk about church, but whatever this is, this job, it don't match the mission statement. You know what I mean? We took these vows at the altar, bitch, you ain't did none of that shit, or boy, you ain't, you know what I mean? It's like this. It's like, I don't know. It's like, and maybe you see it. I mean, it's not a maybe. You definitely see it, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. But it's like no one else does. This is the problem I have with it, is fucktardia here. This is like you standing alone with your thinking cap on, but motherfuckers think you on the short bus. And it's like, no, all of y'all are on that shit. Not me. This is a bunch of people riding on the short bus, right? And not to be rude, but that's what this is. And it's like, you should feel awkward for not riding that motherfucker. No, you should feel awkward for riding that motherfucker, says you. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Stand in your truth, y'all. It's something about whatever the energy is going on right now is going to try to convince you that because you stand alone, and you fucking do, okay, that you're wrong. No, that's not true. That goes against what my teacher taught me. He stood alone the whole time. I mean, of course he had his 12. Technically, not even really. You know what I mean? If you want to count it. But it's like he stood on what he stood on. So he was the outcast. He technically would have been the black sheep. I feel like this is this Christ consciousness here. When everybody listened to whoever, right? The priest, the rabbi, the whatever the hell, right? The boss, the supervisor, their mama, their daddy. That's what all this energy is. You don't see life like that. You don't see like... how everyone else sees with these matrix ass eyes. You just don't. And so you are a target, divine masculine, divine feminine. Okay, people act like they don't see you, or they act like they don't see whatever it is you spot, and a lot of people do. They're telling me, be aware, it's a lot of people living in the matrix that are awakened. They just choose to stay there, G. So these are people that just choose to do the wrong thing. You know what I mean? When they know they should do the right thing. Or these are people that know they should be honest, but they lie. You know what I mean? Or they do things for money. Or, you know, like corrupt individual type of shit going on here. You are going to meet some people like that. And they're purposely trying to get over on God's children. But you have your thinking cap on. And you also know that you're in this world. You're not of this world. So that's what this is. Like, I'm in it, but I'm not of it. Meaning I don't see the world like these people do. Stick to that shit. Divine masculine, divine feminine, in the next 7 days. You're correct. Somebody damn sure think you like the others. This is what I was saying about prejudice and race. This is like thinking a black person, a Latino, Asian, Middle Eastern, white, whatever race you are. This is thinking all of them the same as shit. That's what this is. Oh, they just, whatever the fuck, or they don't care. They'll just do this. Is like assuming some shit, but about a whole race, a whole gender, a whole industry, a whole group, a whole something. You know, I'm hearing people with special needs as well. You know what I mean? This is like somebody saying they have a disability and somebody just saying, oh, well, we don't have ramps. Like, bitch, I didn't say my legs. I could just have a slight blindness in my eye, bitch. What are you talking about, ramps? I didn't say nothing about ramps. This is like this type of shit, okay? Just assuming something. Yeah, I'm telling you, don't get mad at them, but you might. You might. Somebody, you may release your anger on someone, or someone may release their anger or frustration on you, divine masculine. But this is after you call their motherfucking ass out. Somebody thought you'd be good with the bare minimum, or you think this. Whoever thinks that, they get called the fuck out on some shit. They do, and they lose their whole mind, G. But that's what the fuck they get. Shit. That's what the fuck they get. Give me another one here. Look, damn crazy top, 7 of cups. I'm only taking this one. I ain't taking the right. That's the world's tiniest violin playing victim. And then you got the 7 of cups. Both of these came out with the 7 of cups. Look at all this crazy shit. I'm gonna put these two back, but this just crazy ass drama. You don't even know what the fuck going on, or somebody doesn't. This is holes missing, sprinkles falling off, shit glazed over. Right? This is like trying to make shit look like Shinola, G. Okay? And you see it. So like in the Matrix, when the dude went and ate the steak, he was like, I know this is not a real steak, right? I know that what I'm chewing is not real. You know what I mean? The everything that I'm tasting is not real. Like, this is what creates the whole illusion whenever I succumb to these type of temptations or whatever. The man knew the shit. That's what I was saying. Some people living in the Matrix and with their mind open, G. It's causing confusion. There's a glitch somewhere for sure. But this is you seeing the confusion, G. Period. Okay? You stepped out of this energy and you see exactly what the fuck is going on in the next 7 days. You spot it. You know the devil is the author of confusion. So even though he's not out here yet, I know that because you see this, and fucktardy is out here too, and the Matrix, oh yeah, you know the devil is all up in some shit. He's hiding somewhere. You can feel it. Probably, that's why I said when I was talking about the prayer event, like the prayer was great, but my environment rejected it. I've been talking about stuff rejecting, like our bodies and stuff rejecting it. Like I could tell, like the divine energy I had, this place didn't like it, G. I'm gonna keep it so real. You know what I mean? Like, just shit started happening in the motherfucker on some real shit. So now I know, going back to the past 7 days, when they told us to adorn our doors early, remember that, for the Passover and all that shit? You may have noticed that crazy shit start popping off for those that did that shit. Something passes over you and hits other people. So something that's supposed to blind you didn't blind you, but it blinded other people, and you're the one that's awakened. So it's like you coming out of a bomb shelter and the whole world destroying, and you the only motherfucker that's there. You looking. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell? This is crazy. Like, you know, this type of shit. But you took precaution, or it's like the rest of the world didn't believe in nuclear. And you know what I mean? It's like this type of shit, but you saw it. Some of you guys are seers, intuitives, tarot readers, just psychic, mediums, whatever. Just tap the fuck in, divine masculine, divine feminine. Pay attention to your dreams in the next 7 days. You may see a lot of crazy shit in your dream. Some of you guys are going to see where you're destined to be in your dream. Okay? Some of you guys are going to have past recollection or experience deja vu. I can't tell if some of it's a dream. Others of you, it will be a deja vu what you experience, okay, in the next 7 days. It's going to be crazy the shit that you see. It's almost like they're all running simultaneously. Like the Matrix, Zion, right? As above, so below. Like it's all, like you almost need 8 pairs of eyes is what they're making me feel like. But only one path is straight and narrow, they said. So focus on that one. Yeah, it's a lot of shit. They showing me that SpongeBob meme where Patrick in the middle and all the shit going around him. It's like, keep your eyes straight. Like, stay focused. Stand on what you believe. Because it's a lot of illusions of something being spun around you in the next 7 days. It is. And it's going to cause drama. Okay? There's a lot of drama in some community, job, family, relationship, or something like that. A home. Or a lot of just lost people that see what they want to see. They stay in some illusion. It's like everybody got blinders on. They showing me how crocodiles or is it crocodiles or alligators, how they get those slits over their eyes when they go underwater, and then they come up when they come out the water, the slits go up. This is like the slits not working. You know what I mean? So one of those are skewed. If the slit doesn't go down when they go inside the water, then the slit is open, which could be damaging to the cornea. I don't know if this is true for a crocodile. I don't know. But they're saying like the sight is different. So it's like trying to explain some divine shit to a motherfucker that ain't got their eyes open. They don't understand where you're coming from because those slits are not opening and closing like yours. Something is stuck. So these could be people just stuck in a mindset or stuck in a way of being. Be aware of this because we can't do it. It's like staying somewhere, staying in a city, in a relationship and shit. Even though you see the confusion going on, it's like, well, maybe I can deal with it. No, you already been unplugged, G. Maybe the fuck you can't. This like Neo telling Trinity, maybe we could just live in the Matrix and never go back to Zion. That's impossible. They don't even have fucking real food here. You know what I mean? How the fuck are we supposed to? This shit ain't even real. It's a program, G. Like, wake the fuck up. What is wrong with you? You may be trying to explain this shit to people, or someone may be trying to explain this shit to you. Don't waste your breath, G. That motherfucker ain't even up. Okay? This could be a divine counterpart, divine feminine, divine masculine. I could be talking about one or the other. Someone you're connected to. This could be a business partner, friend, or something. Someone you're trying to connect to get to see your point. They fucking can't do it, G. This person could be on drugs, could be drinking, or just living a whole fucking dream world, period. You know? These are people that live beyond their means, or this is like somebody that's like, getting older, right? And usually as you get older, right, your taste buds change, or just things that you like, or you know what I mean? Like you kind of settle down. This is somebody still out all night long in their 40s, 50s, partying. That's what this shit is. And you can just tell like this motherfucker lost. So it's like, I don't want to try to connect or do business with you or be in a relationship with you or any of those things. A lot of you guys are going to spot some shit, okay? Divine masculine in the next 7 days. Or divine feminine. And it's not just in one person, G. It's like a whole fucking like the world, G. Like the whole world. Something with Saturn is going on too. So I don't know. Something, some fuck shit that you may see may have something to do with Saturn. I'm not good with the whole planets, but it's giving me that energy for sure. Saturn is watching. Somebody could drive a Saturn. But I feel like it's a lot of people that did some fucked up shit are about to see what Saturn does. I don't know what Saturn can do. But this is fucktardians about to see Saturn and shit. Okay? And it sounds not good. Makes me feel like people that been doing you wrong, or if you've been that person, divine masculine, it's not about to end up good. Somebody about to start having nightmares or dreams and shit in regards to you, or how something went wrong, or how they tried to cause some confusion or destroy something in your life, or get you in some like low vibing energy. Somebody's about to like experience some crazy ass shit. They are. Especially if they doing this shit on purpose. Ooh, put some on fucktardy now. Told you they about to see some whole crazy shit. 3 of Wands. They are. This is manifesting fucktardia. This is somebody looking over the ridge like, that fresh fucktardian air, right? And this is you looking like, are you fucking nuts? Right? What world are you living in? Who wants to wake up to fucktardia every morning? Some of you guys are about to come to in regards to some type of reality, divine masculine you've been living in that's really not a reality. It's a dream world, or divine feminine, or you're about to like really see something for what it is, G. But the crazy shit is, I feel like you're one of the only ones who see it for what it is. It's like everybody outside waking up in the morning enjoying the fresh fucktardian air. And you're like, I don't see what's so great about this shit at all. This is like hazardous. They gonna try to make you feel like you crazy. Like, well, where else would you get fresh air? Well, where else is there? It's like I came from some place that has fresh. It's like people not believing that you've actually experienced fresh air before. Again, this is like someone judging you, or like you don't look like you ever breathe fresh air and shit. You know what I mean? You don't look like you know shit about law or money or being a parent or anything. I'm using all those as an example, but that's what this is. It's like people just looking at the world with a broad ass view. I feel like someone is viewing you like this, or you're doing this. Be aware. They about to see some crazy ass shit. They gonna see what that gets them by judging people or looking at people with a broad view, broad spectrum, a broad something. They're gonna see what the fuck that gets them. It's gonna blow their whole fucking mind, or it's gonna blow yours. They damn sure not expecting it. In the next 7 days, you're about to see some crazy ass shit go down. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Just wait. Just wait for it. Wait for it. Yeah, something may happen with a cat. I don't know. Okay? Or somebody's last name could be Williams. I don't know. But you about to see some crazy shit go on. Something may be going on in the sky right now, or something with the planets. I know they were all aligned not too long ago. But something is happening here. Some of you guys may feel like you're stuck in the past. Once you realize that, it's like I'm telling you, it's like unplugging. It's like almost better, like how they say, God blesses fools and babies. That's why I always say, like, I get kind of jealous of that statement, because it's like, man, it was so much better when a motherfucker didn't know better. You know what I mean? This is like knowing better and still trying to tell yourself, smell that fresh fucktardian air after you've already been to Zion, right, to DU, and you've smelled divine air. It's like still trying to convince yourself that I can still survive in fucktardian air. And it's like, but you can't. Somebody's about to start going crazy, staying in something that they know they can't stay in, period, divine masculine. It's like outgrowing shoes or clothes or things like that and still trying to wedge your feet in some shit. It's about to fuck some shit up, okay? In the next 7 days. Somebody may be playing the lotto, or you're about to win something. Someone's also drunk or all hungover, or will be in the next 7 days. They will. Somebody's head's gonna be spinning, or you're driving someone crazy, G. Or someone's waiting on something to get crazy or out of control. You be a fool to do that. If the fool comes out, I know I'm right. You be a fool to wait on something to get crazy when you already know it's some fuck shit. I know it's fucktardia, but I'm gonna sit here and wait. I'm telling you, divine feminine kind of had the same energy as far as, like, you know, she smelled smoke. And it's like, well, I'm going to go ahead and leave now because I smell smoke. Someone's like, well, I'm going to wait and see if the flames reach us. You know what I mean? And it could be, shit, maybe it's far enough where someone can, a good judge of character, right? But this motherfucker ain't no, number one, no fireman. Ain't no arsonist expert. Number two, you don't know how fast the fire's traveling, where the wind is blowing, if there's any dry brush. This is like somebody like, I know fire. I barbecue all the time. This type of shit. It's like, what, are you nuts? Barbecue fire and brush fires are totally different. You can't explain that shit to somebody, G. You can't explain that to somebody, so don't even try. In the next 7 days. Some people are stuck. They're either playing stuck, or they're mentally stuck, like for real, or they want to be that way. I feel like it's a lot of different categories. Either way, you're going to see all this shit. It's like different levels of illusion or delusional people out here. Like some people where it just hurts too bad to face the truth, so they're in an illusion. People living above their means or below, right? They're in an illusion. People that just drink and smoke all day and don't want to evolve or grow up or eventually, you know what I mean, become like more wholesome, whatever that is. It's like they're in an illusion that, so basically like, my body can take Hennessy forever, right? I can do dope forever. This type of shit, they're in an illusion too. That's what this is. You're going to see a lot of people in this energy. It's like they don't see what you see. They're going to say that, but they damn sure see it. They know exactly what you're talking about. They see what you see and everything, but they're able to block it. So you might as well just halt village idiot they ass and don't even finish a conversation with the motherfuckers. I'm telling you, what's the point? It's like you're either really blind or you want to be blind. Either way, I don't fuck with it, says divine masculine, divine feminine. Or you be aware of fucking with it in the next 7 days. Strength card. This is strong sight. This is also being confident in what you see. Okay, this is like perseverance. Yes. Like to think things through. Like I'm like determination. This is like getting some furniture you gotta assemble. And it's like, I don't even speak fucking Swedish. What is this? Right? But you look at the illustration and you're like, I'm gonna figure this shit the fuck out. And it's just a bunch of pieces is what this is. Other people would just give up or whatever. You like, no, number one, this doesn't make any sense. Why this would even come here and you're selling this in America, right? But that's neither here. It's like you breaking something down to like the common denominator or something, to where it's broken down into a bunch of parts or something like that. I don't know. Okay? Something like that. But it's like where other people would give up or not do it, or they would just buy something already assembled that's been used. You know what I mean? It's something like that where it's like you take the time. Yeah, it's like I'm gonna wait till I'm confident, wait till I'm strong enough or energetic enough, or it's something like you already manifesting this shit, meaning like you're already full of this. This makes me feel like a battery charge. So I feel like whatever this is you're about to embark on, because it's a battle of something, you've been trained well for this. Whatever it is you're about to manifest, stand strong in that shit, my brother, for sure. Or my sister, stand strong in that shit, because somebody's gonna try to strong arm your ass with this illusion here. Or, yeah, they're going to try to strong arm you with, like, some illusion or some word play. It could be that. Or spinning you around in a circle and shit. Like, taking you around in circles. Like, well, let me call my boss and see what my boss says. And then we'll get back to you and this is that. And then you got to wait for them. The boss is like, well, I have to talk. This is, like, what all this shit is. Somebody want to wear your ass out, too. In the next 7 days. Wear you down, they said. Somebody could be biting their nails out here. But, yeah, someone wants to wear you down, or you want to do this. They're confident they can do this because they do this to a lot of people. They do this to a lot of people because, shit, I guess some of their prejudgments are correct. Or this is someone preying on someone. Preying on a group of people. So it's like I go after the poor, needy, weak, right? I go after single women. I go after, you know what I mean? Single mothers. Or I go after black men or minority men. This is what this shit is. Someone plans on doing this to you, or it's been done to you. And I feel like they think that you're not going to see this, maybe because other people haven't seen it, which I feel like is not true. I just feel like a lot of people go along with shit just because they feel like they have to. That's not you, G. That's an illusion cast by the devil. Period. He comes to steal, kill, and destroy. That's fucktardia. Okay? That's what this is. So it's like, shit, they making me feel like the devil that try to duplicate DU University. So basically they remodel fucktardia University and try to make it look like DU, G. Basically, the halls, the floor, everything, G, is what this is. And you went up in there and it's like, but I don't feel God in this house. But I could feel some holes in this house. Is some holes in this house. Yes, it's giving me, I don't know why they started playing that, but it's like, it's one or the other. You know what I mean? If God's not in the house, then that means anything else that's in the house, I don't even want no parts of it. Like it says, a lover of the world is an enemy of God, period. There's a bunch of people waking up loving the world and shit. You know what I mean? And you like, are you motherfuckers nuts and crazy? Like, no, that's not how that's supposed to go. Best believe divine masculine, divine feminine. You are like a needle in a haystack if you believe that shit. I mean, in a good way. Meaning if you believe that, like, no, that's not how the world is supposed to go, right? You are a needle in a haystack. A lot of people don't believe that. That's why you see a lot of people settling for shit, G. Just waiting. Well, when I have the time, well, when I have the strength, when I have the energy, when I this, when I that. And it's like they just spend their whole life in fucktardia wishing. It's like wishing on some shit. And then the whole time they're just seeing crazy shit keep happening, or it's never getting better, or it's like something depreciates more and more. It's like, well, I'm going to work on this relationship and hope they get better, right? And 7 months down the line, they all fucked up. You done lost your house and shit. And it's like, how long you going to sit around and wait? Especially for this group I'm talking to, because it says you're unplugged, G. If that's why I said the fool and the baby got it good, because they don't even know shit fucked up. Issue with woke motherfuckers where it's fucked up and you're realizing something. It sucks to fucking, number one, have common fucking sense, because it ain't that common. Add your intuitive abilities to that with your intellect and all that shit topped together. It's a whole big mind fuck out here, because you realize you are kind of alone. You're not lonely, but you are alone. But it makes sense because you're in this world. You're not of this world. So you're around a lot of worldly things, a lot of human man-made things and shit. So I'm not surprised that a lot of y'all feel alone looking over the fucktardian ridge. But don't get stuck there, G. It make me feel like you crossing through that shit. Don't get stuck there. Because even though it's going to be a lot of people convincing you, like, you could build up land here in Fucktardia. There's plenty of plots, plenty of, you know what I mean, acres and all this other shit. And it's like, are you nuts? That's what this says. Are you fucking crazy? No. No. Yeah, man. Go back to this Three of Wands here. What is this Divine Masculine sees over the ridge? Because it's damn showing Fucktardia, but something lets you know this is Fucktardia. Like, not to go any further. This is like, do not cross, go. This is like he's thinking about it, but then he realizes, like, the closer he gets, it's more fuck shit that I'm saying. Some of you guys, be aware, Divine Masculine, of ignoring the red flags. It's a lot of red in this card. Ignoring the red flags and the signs. Whatever you're seeing, you're correct. You ain't no fucking dummy. Not when the strength card come out, unless you just stuck in your ego and seeing what you want to see. Now that could be too. Someone's pride and ego, they're stuck in that shit and they're just seeing what they want to see, or they say what. This is like somebody being money hungry and saying whatever they got to say for money, living wherever they got to live just to get away from a motherfucker, or getting with somebody, moving in with somebody just to be with somebody. You know what I mean? And it's a horrible relationship. It's like this type of shit going on here. Be aware in the next 7 days. And they told me, yeah, it's not even that can't happen, because we all do things like that. But then this is almost like, well, I'm just waiting, you know what I mean? Nobody ever says I'm waiting on the confidence, but that's what this is. So this could be like someone's fearful to do something. So I wait because I'm fearful. I don't have the confidence or whatever, even though I see what it is that I want. It's a lot of things out here you want. 7 of Cups out here in this world, Divine Masculine. Be aware, Divine Feminine, of being stuck in Fucktardia, G. I don't really feel like you're stuck in Fucktardia. I feel like you dread going through Fucktardia. This gives me like they said Judge Dredd. Yeah, somebody's name could be Sylvester or whatever. This is like, I dread going through Fucktardia, but I know, right? I've learned with my thinking cap and shit that it's going to take all the energy, confidence, willpower I have to get through this crazy shit. It's like the children crossing the Red Sea, or trying to get to the promised land. We talk about it all the time. But shit, they had to cross. It shouldn't have, number one, took them 40 fucking years. So that's why I said don't get stuck here, G. They should have been crossed. That's why all the generations didn't make it and they weren't destined to. But you know better. This is you seeing it like, no, I just got to keep trucking and shit, because I'm going to get there. This giving me, I keep hearing, I have a dream. So somebody's name could be Martin, or someone could be a preacher or a priest or a high priestess or whatever. Just really into spirituality, but you are a visionary, G. You got a vision. You know what I mean? Like, of how you see your life or how you think things should be, but it was put inside of you, was instilled inside of you. So Moses saw the promised land even though he did not get there, right? Like Martin Luther King said, the promised land, I may not get there with you type shit. That's what this is. But some of y'all still supposed to make it. It's like, well, this is like saying, well, Moses and Martin didn't make it, so maybe we just supposed to not make it too. Hell no. Then what was the point of the struggle, G? So Martin and Moses and shit was just supposed to do the shit and nobody ever make it. Like, it's almost like following your ancestors to a default, G. If you think about it, like, there's only so far you can follow your ancestors. You're supposed to surpass them. That's why they're put there for you, right? So this is everybody saying, this is like somebody saying, well, I don't want to free the people and shit because they shot Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. It's like, so I'm just going to stay here in Fucktardia and enjoy this Fucktardian air. We can't do that, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Someone out here is scared to, like, go against the world, but you got nothing to lose. It's just me against the world, baby. Yeah, I told you. I'm telling you, you don't have nothing to lose. It's like you're already a lost soul. And I mean that in the best way. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Hold on, I'm going to explain it to you. You're a lost soul because you're looking for your soul tribe. So it's a lot of lost souls out here looking for their soul tribe and shit, right? That's the illusion too. A lost soul is shit. It's the soul list that you need to worry about. The lost souls at least know they fucking have one. So like where I live, the city of lost angels and shit. There's fallen angels, right? And there's risen angels, right? High and angels of the high. And there's fallen angels. But all the angels have to congregate to come together to figure out who's who and what's what. That's kind of what this is. But don't get stuck in the lobby. This like getting stuck in the angel lobby knowing, okay, that's my group and that's their group. This like still waiting and shit. Like, no, you already know. You're angel of the hierarchy. You're not a fallen angel, so get off that side already. This is somebody hoping the dark angels and the fallen angels eventually turn to hierarchy angels. Like, no, that's not how that works. You're the one confident. You're the one with the sight. You know what I mean? With the strong knowing. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Be aware of somebody trying to convince you that what the fuck you talking about ain't what the fuck it is, G. Okay? Somebody out here can spin a tale or spin something very, very well. But you can't trick God. And you damn sure can't trick God's children. So stand firm in that shit. I feel like you're being prepared for something. Some type of battle, like I said in the beginning, battle, confrontation, or some type of but of wits, or like stamina, or like withstanding, or something like that. You're about to embark on this shit in the next 7 days. Oh shit, did I put that card back? Because I wanted to know what it was you saw. What was it? I don't even remember. Let's put another one though. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, still the promised land. God's promise, like I said. He's showing you something, but it's like, man, I have to go. It's either I have to leave this or I have to go through this. But it's damn sure him not saying you have to stay in Fucktardy or the Matrix to get it. It's either I have to go through it or I have to go around it. Right? Or leave it. It's one or the other. There's 3 actions that may be required. I mean, that one of the 3 actions that may be required: divine masculine, divine feminine. When I was a Girl Scout, right? Like in like the 7th, 8th grade, they had a song called Going on a Buffalo Hunt. Gonna find a big one. I'm not afraid, right? This was the song. I ain't gonna sing it, but these were the lyrics. I'm not afraid. It says you can't go over it. You can't go under it. You can't go around it. You must go through it, right? Going on a buffalo hunt is what they keep saying. Like something you have to travel through. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Yes, I will fear no evil. Strength card. For thou art with me. For thou art with me. Look, what's he holding? Thy what? Rod and thy staff, they comfort me. I'm telling you, G. There's something that you're going to have to remember, divine masculine, divine feminine, as you stand over this ridge of Fucktardia in order to be confident enough that you can succeed. So this could be like court. You know what I mean? Some of y'all could be going to court. Your life could be on the line. This could be illnesses, divorces, something going on with your children, your money. And it's like something you have to face head on. But there's something that God's going to, it's like he's giving you, it's like manna from heaven, G. When they've said, right, when the children were wanting to when they crossed over and they were hungry and thirsty, right, Moses hit the rock with the staff and the water came out. God sent manna from heaven. The people still complained about the shit, mind your business. So I know Moses was like, this one I don't fuck with him, G. This one I don't want to fuck with him, G. It's like even still when you do this, it's like those people were awakened, they were set free, and they still were stuck in the mindset of being slave and captives and shit. It's like some people you're just not going to change. I feel like that's part of your knowing. Divine masculine, divine feminine. This is giving me leader energy, and it's just so much work, G. You know, it's so much work. It's like it's almost like when Jesus was like, man, all these people are hungry, when he fed 5,000 and shit. You know what I mean? You would think all them 5,000 people would have stood up for him when they came to crucify that man, but did they? You know what I mean? All the people he helped and all, you didn't hear about none of them people doing none of that shit. Doesn't mean they didn't, but I mean, we didn't hear about it, right? There was no one that just stood up and all the people that none of that shit. It's like realizing this. You know what I mean? That's why I said you're kind of, well, I don't know if I said it, but like you're being used here as far as, that's why you were allowed to be judged. You were born in a manger, G. You know what I mean? Like in a barn. So yeah, so people gonna look at you like you cow-born motherfucker, right? Basically, like you donkey living next to ass motherfucker, right? All that shit comes with this, unfortunately, divine masculine, and it's true, G, and it's fucking true. But it's the prophecy though. It has to. It's like you have to go. This is like drinking from the same bitter cup as Christ, G. You have to in order to get this shit. So I feel like y'all are strong enough to do it. That's what this is. Like the will, the stamina to go through things. So you may be going through some crazy ass shit in the next 7 days. And it's not physically taxing, but it's more of like a reckoning. Yeah. It's like a reckoning with the world, they said. Like you've come to terms. They said terms and conditions with the world. That this is how the world is. If you're waiting on if you've been tired, divine masculine, or just kind of worn out, your energy is about to increase. You're going to know or see or find out what it is that's been doing that. It could be something you've been ingesting, like a pill. It could be some medicine y'all are taking. For sure, something you've been drinking. Some of y'all could have allergies or allergic to something that's around. For some of you, it's some type of corn-based something, or your dog could be allergic to some corn-based corn food, all that grain and shit. I don't know. Something like that, okay? In the next 7 days. But it's like something you're going to figure out. So it's like Blue Buffalo, right? When I was giving my dog that shit, it was good when it was up in Petco. Soon as that shit started, like at Kroger's and Ralph's and all that shit, the shit went down. The quality went down. It's like this type of shit. But y'all promised me y'all were going to get me to the promised land. Not saying it's Blue Buffalo's fault, but I'm just saying as far as what they promised. You know what I mean? When shit end up in the grocery store and shit and it was like exclusive. This is like you seeing something in like Macy's and Bloomingdale's and now it's at TJ Maxx type shit. You know what I mean? It's like this. But they wanted to charge you a bunch of money for some shit when it was at Bloomingdale's and TJ Maxx. You the type of motherfucker that when it was at Bloomingdale's, right? And not at TJ Maxx. You the type of person that knows this shit ain't gonna be at Bloomie's long. This shit'll be at TJ Maxx in 8 months. Like, I can already tell. This is like this type of shit. They hope people don't see that. They hope people don't notice that. Like, no, spend the $600 on it. Don't wait till it's down to $125 at TJ Maxx. You're like, I'll wait, right? Somebody like, I don't want to be seen in TJ Maxx, right? I'll pay the $600 now. Somebody else just don't even need to be involved in the conversation at all, period, right? $125, $600, whatever the fuck. Somebody living above their means or below or whatever. But this makes me feel like I'm going to wait it out. See what the best opportunity, the best way. I can't go over it. I can't go under it. I can't go around it. It's like I can't go above my budget. I can't go under, but a motherfucker do have needs. You know what I mean? I do have shit that I require, right? I'm not trying to get beside myself. Stay humble. It's like you checking all the boxes here, divine masculine, divine feminine. Okay? This is why you're able to see things. And whatever it is that you see or recognize or the reckoning that you have, stand firm in that shit. Yeah, because someone's trying to cast an illusion. I'm telling you, the 7 of Cups keeps popping up out here. You may feel confused. But be confident about, like, you may feel confused, but it's you. Okay? Literally, it is you. It's nothing. I mean, hold on. Let me rephrase that. Because I just said there's been some illusions spun around you. Yes. But the confusion is coming from you because you're not confident in what it is that you know and God is showing you. So we do know the devil is the author of confusion. Well, the devil's always after God's children. So who is he going to attack with confusion? It's going to be you. Hence why that 7 of Cups is here. But it's your responsibility to stand firm in what God told you. So that's why I said it's going to be a battle of wits, light and dark. So basically, to dumb it down, this will be like the devil and God battling right now. Okay? And the devil can like make himself look like the Most High. But I already said that. I always say that. Who knows him well? You know what I mean? Who knows him very, very well? Who knew him first? Even before Christ. Who knew God? So don't ever put nothing past the devil, G. On some real shit. Hold on one second. So that's what this is. The sheep know the voice of the shepherd. Right? So, shit, divine masculine, divine feminine, be aware. Wait it out. Ask for some clarity, discernment or something, because I feel like you're about to be presented something that's about to take you where you want to go. But it's like Book of Eli, just what I told divine feminine. Book of Eli shit. But it's like so much fucking bullshit so you're still on the road. Divine masculine, divine feminine. You're still traveling and you may have thought this was your place, this was your person, this is my job, this is my this is my that. No, God had you stop here for some reason. It was to see something and become more confident that you could do something, succeed at something, or something like that. Move forward. It's to build you up. It could have been like a rest. It's giving me rest stop energy. Like God could have been like, I couldn't have you just keep going like that. So that's why I had you stop here, right? Work at this job, right? Or get with this person, date this person, befriend these people, live here, whatever this is for this amount of time so I could build you up so I can move you further. Why would he just keep y'all going like that? I feel like a lot of us take that as failure when we get somewhere and it doesn't work out. It's like, fuck, I thought this was the promised land. God, there is a restroom and a bus stop. Did you want to pee? Get some chips or anything? Or do you want to just keep going to the promised land? A lot of us want to keep going to the promised land, but we ain't gonna make it. We ain't strong enough. We don't even know where the fuck we're going. This is like him stopping us. He's like, I have to give you the other part of the map. The promised land ain't just, you know what I mean? Surely it's straight and narrow, but you need to know about the dangers out there, the lions, tigers, and bears, oh my, the devils and all that shit. So I need y'all to stop, basically take another class. You know what I mean? This is like a camp instructor showing you like how to do the fire in case anything happens. This is what's, you know, what you need to know. A lot of you guys are taking it as, do they think we're stupid? We know how to, you know what I mean? It's like, no, but anything can happen. Like we have to take these, it's like you're being, like recalibrated, divine masculine, divine feminine, in the next 7 days, okay? In preparation for something. Put one on the 7 of Cups. Yeah, you just don't know it. 2 of Swords. Yeah, don't feel bad. That's why I said you may have thought like, damn, I thought this was it. It's like, man, it's beautiful here. Let's say it is the promised land. You're like, man, it's beautiful. The way they described it with the grapes and everything that you 2 men would have to carry. You know what I mean? Like so bountiful and all of that. It is, but it makes me feel like it's not from, it could be, well, not with Fucktardia, G. Because at first I want to say it could be from God, but this could be another oasis. How you know that's just not a rest stop before you get to the promised land? Meaning like, how do you know like this is just one of the many places you're going and he just wants you to be made comfortable each time? So this is like saying all my jobs have been good. I'm just, you know what I mean? I thought this was going to be the one that I stayed at. There's nothing really bad about it, but you know, I'm still missing that. Yeah, it's supposed to be like that. It's like you're comfortable even at all your rest stops, but you may look at it right as a failure because you thought you'd stay there. No, it's just, it depends on how long you stay. Yeah, that's where the failing feeling comes from staying somewhere too long. Be aware of that. So it's like staying in a marriage too long. You know what I mean? And it's like, God's like, I did put you there to learn some lessons, you two, right? You two being with each other, right? Or however this goes, or for the child to be born, whatever the reason is. Or it was your own decision. There's some lesson that needed to be learned there. This is like somebody learning a lesson and still staying there. That's when the children don't get to the promised land. It's like they get distracted. Yes. Be aware of getting distracted in the next 7 days. 2 of Swords with the 7 of Cups, G. You're not crazy. That's what that says. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm not crazy. It's you being confident in that, though. I feel like divine masculine, divine feminine, this is waiting on an answer, right? Waiting on an answer from God if you're not confident in your decision and what you should do right now, okay? Don't believe everything you see right now. Let me put another with this 2 of Swords before we go to Patreon real quick. But they're saying not to be disappointed, though. Because I like that it ends with the 2 of Swords and 7 of Cups. That's cutting out confusion. Like, fuck this. Okay, I don't do confusion. Yeah, King of Swords tried to flip over. Yeah, 9 of Cups. So this is you making a decision about your happiness. This is also cutting out like gluttony and greed and shit. Like, do I have to have that? Like, no, I don't. It's almost like weighing something. So it's like, do I have to have, you know what I'm saying, the Range Rover? Or do I want to ride the bus or get the key? It's like 3 options. It's like get the key or ride the bus, or you know what I mean, spend all my money on a Range Rover and shit. It's like, well, cut out the confusion already. You know you don't want to be on the bus, or else the 2 car options wouldn't even be, it wouldn't be 2 car options, right? It'd be walking, the bus, and then the car. So you can cut the bus out already. Now it's like, what can you afford? Is this you operating out of greed, gluttony, just you want it because you want it? Or is this like really going to help you fulfill your wishes? I feel like you're judging things, fulfill your dreams and like get to where you're going. I feel like that's what you're judging things on, or be aware of not doing that. So be aware trying to keep up with certain people, certain things, the Joneses. Some of y'all are going to make a decision to walk away, though. So, yeah, this will be the Joneses, G. Is what this is. You know what I mean? It's like, no, I think this can really work out. And it's not, G. It looks like it can. Something looks good on the outside, divine masculine. Okay? It's not what it's cracked up to be. Be confident. You know this, though. It's like you've already, it's almost like we've been this, G. We failed at things. It's like I failed at things where I thought I could do it and I couldn't fucking do it, G. So to go around someone, and you realize this with yourself, right? You've had a reckoning and awakening within yourself. So when you go around other people that live in the matrix and they're like confident like that, like I can do it. It's almost like, I don't know. I believe in confidence and like being sure of oneself, but it's almost like something doesn't sit well with your spirit, G. Period. That's why I said when I did the prayer event, or we went to the prayer event or whatever, like God sat well with me, but the environment didn't sit well with God. Whatever the fuck is going on here, I still don't even fucking know yet, G. Okay, but I'm not confused. You know what I mean? I'm not confused. I'm even on my altar. It's like even they like I can't even. What was that? What is that show? It was something where all the little tchotchkes and shit started dancing and talking and shit. Right? It was kind of like that, even though they didn't do that physically. But that's kind of what it was like. Like they weren't even settled, if that makes any sense. Okay? Something's not settled in you. Something spiritual, something divine is unsettled right now in some energy that's trying to create itself as it being divine for you, or it's being of standard to you. So like I said, it could be a relationship where someone's trying really, really hard to impress you and it's not sitting well. It's like they could be doing too much love bombing or something, but it's like, you know, to anyone, it's like, it's not genuine, basically. Yeah. Be aware of people being disingenuous with you in the next 7 days. You ain't crazy, G. I heard cut and leave, cut and dry, something like that. It's cut and dry. Something, you guys are nixing something, or somebody's nixing something. Be confident when you do this. I feel like something great happens. You're still passing through. You're not at the promised land yet, divine masculine, divine feminine. It's just pretty where you are. You know what I mean? But once it's like settling with a group of people at a job and they all full of drama and shit. But the building's nice. You know what I mean? But it's like my spirit rejects it because of the people. This church is a beautiful church, right? But we know the church is made up of the people. It's not the actual building. So it's the energy here. This is like realizing something is still a fucktard, like a beautiful fucktard energy. That's what this is. Beautiful fuck shit. Okay? In the next 7